Welcome back. Hold on. Welcome back. My most ethical light and love crow. Happy Easter. 10:10 on the clock. Whoop whoop. Well, today was a good day. It still is, you know. And do you like my little outfit? It's so freaking cute. See, I first wore this, right? And my son was like, "Aren't you gonna be cold?" Because it's like it has its own little thing, right? So I was like, "Oh yeah, probably." And then I decided, okay, I'll wear this little. See, isn't it so cute? This used to be my mummy's again, handmade by one of her sisters as a present. And so, yeah, it's cute. I like this little thing going on over here. Do you see it? There's texture. And it's kind of like punkish because it's just so cute. Anyway, then I found this thing, which I found very hard to pair with my stuff, like my style, which is like it's always like a to be announced. But yeah, I thought it paired so well. It was on my bed. Anyway, now that I shared that. Okay, so I guess part of my Easter ritual, I was told like to work on making this a pendant. It's been here for like several months now, but now you see? Do you see? It's so pretty. I'm working on it. It's almost done, I think. I just started on it when I got home. But yeah, it's not pretty. I like it. So, I don't know how that's going to go with my, like, you know, different metals, right? Aesthetic-wise, but I guess it's okay. It's okay. I'm going to love it. And, yeah. It's protected. And protective. So what are we going to do here? I was told to get this. Mother Piece Round Hair Robe. Oh, it's a star. The mini version of it. I was called earlier today to it. So let's do that. And let's get an energy card too, okay? Energy cards. Okay, that's the one. Facing this way, what is it? Six of Swords in reverse. Oh, it's calm. It's bringing peace. Isn't that crazy? That's so good. Like, I've never had it like land in between my legs right there. You see? Landed right. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to show you anything except how it fell. So it fell like right there. It's crazy. I didn't know like that. They just told me to pick it up like that. Anyway, Six of Swords in reverse. The traditional meaning is being in the calm. You know, keep calm and carry on. This is a keeping. This is a keeper of the calmness. That's funny. I didn't even expect that because isn't that insane? If anything, this should be like right there or like on the other side of the box. You know, in the background where it's Mother Piece around Tarot. Freaking crazy, huh? I love it. That's so wonderful. There are 6 swordsmen or swordswomen, and they're floating like a windmill. You know what this reminds me of? Like the seedlings of that dandelion. You go, you make a wish, and it goes, woo, you know? That's what's happening there. Okay. So that's wonderful. Like, it felt like on the inbox. I didn't even have to, like, catch it. It's right there. Facing. So it's not just, like, I'm doing that, but I'm also attracting that. Do you know how awesome that is? Freaking awesome. All right. Anything else that you want to clarify with that Archangel Michael? On the floor, Ace of Swords. Freaking awesome. I stole the show because that's 7 of Swords total. I mean, even if you do like the 6 minus, you know, well, it's a -6. Oh, you know what? They're trying to make me do math. Ew. So -6 plus 1 is a -5, right? Right. So -5 would be the 5 of swords in reverse. But it's, so it's like a humble brag. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Humble brags are not always like seen like wonderfully, but this is wonderful. This is definitely a humble brag. Transformation. This is wonderful. Holy smokes. I talked about like the pragmatic prism or something. Anyway, it's like a kite too, flying a kite. Oh, this is Ascension. Essentially, it's essentially Ascension. Okay, this is crazy. I didn't know what to expect in this reading. Just breaking bread. Traditional charge of the Star Goddess in reverse. It's a poem by Starhawk. So it's re-identifying with oneself. But it's also, in order to view this is the first time that I've received this message, is, in order to know thyself, you have to, not only dig deep, you know, as the cliche would per se, perchance, but you'd have to go, in reversal. So you'd have to go hangman mode, which means you have to be objective. You have to have an objective point of view, from your current self, even your past self. You have to be completely, it's not implying unfeeling, but you just have to step outside of yourself. Yep. I like it. Okay, so, what do you, Monday manifestations? Well, let's just do like an early one of that too. Let's do a hybrid. And tomorrow is going to be like the clean up, tidy up, you know, ritualistic, day of, practitioners. Yeah. That's when you like clean house. It's your micro, cosm of doing your housekeeping. Yeah. Remember, like, you know, back in, like, high school, or, like, I guess early college for me, but, Victoria's Secret would have, like, their semi-annual sale, so you'd be like, like, it was such a, like, a vibe, a thing back in the day. It's cutting to this, what? 3 of Wands, and then it cut to that too, 8 of Swords, extroverted. So it's, oh, you know what? They're saying, like, wait here, you know? Because like 8 of Swords is like trapped, right? It's like just somewhat trapped. But it's also saying like hold up, like just hold your horses, like stay right there. You know, when somebody's trying to take a snapshot, I don't know how many buttons it takes to snap a snapshot like that. But air quotes, I don't know. But it's saying like hold right there, you know, stay put right there because the ships are coming in. That's insane. Fine. I forgot what we were talking about just now. What were we talking about? Dude. Things shift. I forgot. Angels will remind me if I need to be reminded. If it needs to be said. Oh my god. I guess that speaks for the $1.50 or $1.25. It's okay. Okay. Less pressure, more strike. Psst. Oh. Almost there. Almost there. Psst. Alright, we did it. Lovely. Ever so lovely. What do I want to say? Oh, so I petition, not just those beyond the veil who I think are already doing the work for me, but both conglomerate and individual energies who can help me out in rectifying the situation on attacks to my children. That's totally those offenses are totally unnecessary, I feel. What do you want to say about that, Archangel Michael? What? Oh, I accidentally Ace of Wands in reverse, holding energy to myself. What had happened there? Okay, I forgot to put it. What happened? I don't understand. Ace of Magicians. Magician in reverse and Seven of Wands in reverse. Oh, somebody's about to be absolutely humbled. No bragging here. No, fuck them. Oh, excuse me. Excuse my my mama voice. Yeah. So, what I told you about that, like, I have faith that the universes are balancing out and they're doing their thing, but, like, I'm not gonna, like, if I can get the help, I'm gonna put that ask. If not for myself, then for my kids. And so, I'm going to at least ask, for extra help, especially when it comes to, like, that, like, I would say definitely conglomerate energy, because these are the people that, these offenders speak more to the material version of consequence than anything else. If we're looking at anything beyond the material, we're talking more like equivalent to, let's say, reputation. So, if you can help me out in balancing those offenses done to my children, let me tell you this, okay? How far it's gone. I've already told you before that my younger son did not start feeling all of these impacts, these physical impacts, until I started working this job. And so his attendance, I know he was going through some things because of, like, life, doing its thing. Oh, okay. What fell here? The Fool card in reverse, what fell in front of me, 9 of Pentacles, extroverted, and what fell in the inbox, 5 of Swords, and 10 of Swords. Yeah, this is definitely it. This is a huge hang-up, and, it's something about, like, independent, how do I say it? It was absolutely isolated. The workings, kind of, witchery type of energy. What is it? Practitioners doing a range of things to, like, have my son, at least one of them, hung up. 15, like, these are 2 types of cards in the Swords energy that you do not want upright. But 15 total, that's the Devil card. So they were, they made sure to deliver that. And, so major offenses, right? So, we're talking about, like, anytime you see me get sick on this forum because of, ill workings, casted upon me, that's basically what my son felt. So he was basically bedridden. And so that has affected his, school stuff. And, like, how do you tell that to the school nurses or, the people there? Unless, I don't know, like, how the world is balancing itself out there. Because, I don't know. I would just like to say that for those that really don't believe in, like, knowing my son, for those that are unforgiving to what he's gone through, and definitely, like, they cast doubt in, deliberately cast doubt, unhearing to what he's going through. I wonder if the universe is going to make them feel and go through the things that he has gone through physically, just in its raw, its most raw aspect. But I have to remember who the real, like, the originating force is behind it too. And that's exactly where it belongs. Primarily. So, it's gone to the point that this morning, right when we were supposed to kind of get ready and, like, leave, he had a bloody nose. And it wasn't like he was blowing his nose. It wasn't like any kind of, like, weird pressure thing that he induced. But it was a lot of blood, let me tell you. And thank God, like, I know how to, like, heal myself rather than... So I know, like, from way back when, the people that would tell you how to remedy it, like, they don't fucking know. They don't fucking know. But if you follow their... whatever... If I followed whatever people told me, like, at a range, like, from, like, super educated to, like, studying within that field of medics or whatever, like, people who have worked with children all their lives or whatever the fuck, they don't know shit when it comes to certain realms of healing. And so I could follow their way, and with something as simple as, like, a bloody nose, have it remedied within, like, I guess, hours to, like, half the day, going through that, trying to stop the bleeding, to my method, which is 5 to 10 minutes. Easily, since I was a young kid. Young kid. So anyway, that's what happened this morning. And so I told my mom I was going to be late because of that. And she was very, 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 very concerned. So I learned another thing about my mom, too. This was like the blessing in disguise. We have to remember these things, right? So, can I talk about it, Archangel Michael? Is that okay? Is it safe to talk about it? Or can I just move on? And so, the legitimacy of asking for help. So, Magician, extroverted, Chariot, inverted, 5 of Wands, reversal, Son of Wands, extroverted, so that's the Knight of Wands, extroverted, Ace of Pentacles, inverted, and the Emperor in reversal. So I am definitely going to, this is me petitioning, absolutely. They're saying, like, hold it right there. Yeah, you don't have to do anything. Like, we'll do the work, we'll do this for you. So there's going to be no combat on that. It's like, it's an automatic win. Son of Wands, I don't know why I'm getting, like, that's my son, you know. He's going to be restored back to full health, you know. It's insured. But be confident about this, right? Because it's definite. Ace of Pentacles, inverted, it's coming to me. That investment is coming to me. By someone who's, like, basically a conglomerate energy. Like, this is, the secret type of relationships. Those bonds that I have that are right? So thank you. I appreciate it. That's wonderful. Thank you. Thank you. So can I talk about my mom? Oh, Judgment, yes, it's coming through. So this is like the ultimate Mother Gaia aspect here. Mm-hmm. All life-giving, you know. There was a rainbow here today when I was going home, and it was the first time like I have ever noticed or seen the color purple come through. And I just remembered that here's in a half shell purple power is the thing that I recently did. So that was pretty crazy cool. Okay. Priestess of Cups, extroverted, totally in the fields of things, intuitive to what's going on around me. This doesn't tell me whether or not I can talk about my mom. I think, subtly speaking, if you read between the lines, I can. Because I'm a radar for shit. For good shit, for bad shit, you know? I can read the room. Expanded view. Cosmically speaking, too. I'm really happy when I get called to make stuff. Makes me happy. Anyway, blessings be to my my helpers. I really appreciate it. Yeah, thank you. This expression isn't from like feeling like, oh, poor me, or you know, whatever. Two of Cups extroverted, yeah, it's about the love. It's I mean, I'm happy to have this support, but I'm just mainly touched that sentience that could care less don't. So thank you. Goodness. Okay. Daughter of Swords. So this is the Page of Swords, extroverted. Yeah, I'm talking about cosmically speaking, like elemental energy, Odin, stone, energy. This is like, it was like a whole new world, you know? Calling forth that energy and having it come through. That's wonderful. Top of the deck is Two of Swords, extroverted. We have a crane here. And full moon energy as well. So this is like a copyright. This is like blocked off, you know, like yeah, copyright, like trademark. This is it's protected. So when I call forth, invoke other energies, whether that be the lesser or the greater key of Solomon, however you want to refer to it, it's protected. That's interesting. When I got the what do you call it? The Scrabble, what do you call it? Bananagrams, channeling of Goesha, I think Goesha. I didn't really know, like, really what it was, like, you know, in its full expanded book view. So I looked it up after, and I was like, ooh. There's, I think Goesha is the lesser key of Solomon, more like earthly based, pentacle type of energy. more practical energy to the human mind. But the greater key is like angelic energy. And so the greater key of Solomon. And so I got a little worried there at first. I'm like, I don't know. I just but I think I do whatever it is that I do very well. So and within the code of ethics. So I don't think I would be granted these keys, basically, without being trusted from all levels. So that's good. Anyway, there's that. Okay. Four of Swords, extroverted. I'm also granted some time to reconnect, align myself, as well as the energies from, the ascended. I came in extroverted. So this is a lot of thought, receptivity to what's on the outskirts of me, like beyond myself. And this is so this is like the chillest auditor ever. It's also saying, that's what they want to say. Push and pull communications. This is pulling communications. This is magnetism. So this is aligning, like putting all the ducks in the row, basically. So all of that extroverted stuff, I can mediate and internalize and understand it better, like apples to apples. So that's wonderful, isn't it? That's interesting. That came on my inbox. The chillest auditor. You know what song I'm getting from? I think East Coast Movement. The illest. That's funny. And it's in the office too. That's so crazy. I remember the music video for it. And by the way, when I channel these songs or music or whatever, I have to sneeze. Excuse me. I don't know, like, everything that, like, goes on. Like, sometimes I've never heard the song, never, like, known, like, even when I know a band really well, I don't even know, like, all the things that they say in their music. Sometimes I draw blanks, and sometimes I don't even know all of their music, but I prefer to have it that way, because I like the surprise. And so that definitely goes for, like, what happens in their music videos, because they're not the only creators of their own music videos. Like, there's fandom tributes too, and covers, and so it's like, yeah, like this huge range. Like, this whole world is a deck to me. A great big patio. Okay, so let's cut the deck. Boop. Oh, it's a tower card inverted. What the hits? What does that mean? I mean, there's a big decision. It's a solar eclipse or a lunar eclipse. It's a lunar eclipse. Inverted. Tower. So there's a big decision. It's hidden energy, though. Like, because there's not that much light when it comes to the full moon energy. But even lesser light when it's a new moon, because, like, yeah. So then an eclipse is, I think, the in-between, because you can still, like, see, like, a silhouette of the moon. So there's something, like, this is the in-between decision. Shh. But this is also taking full command, full charge. You see, like, She's doing like the Godzilla thing, like taking command of her tower, her temple. Like, I'm gonna save my fucking castle. That's what it is. So it's very much inverted. Okay. There's that. Okay, it told me to cut the deck again 2 more times. 10 of Wands. Okay. This is, I wouldn't take this as a burden here. This is a great deal of power, you know. So it's learning different kinds of magic throughout the courses of like my lifetime. So I'm able to draw in the magic of what I learned from the past. So this doesn't go just for like this lifetime, but it's, you see the multitudes of her. This is reincarnation. So I'm able to bring that in. Okay. And then one more. Daughter of Wands. So it's kind of in reversal, but it's also on an upward trajectory. So it's like extroverted, but also in reversal. So it's kind of holding it to myself, unfinished business, and also extroverted. So it's something about like, there's like a ping pong thing. There's fast movement in what I hold for myself. Like I hold all my fucking wands, and then I issue that out because my work is unfinished. Like, even if I was a Centennial in my previous lives, there's still so like it cannot be captured in just one lifetime. So they've granted me the ability to do that now. In this lifetime, I can gather it all. Like a bushel of like Lincoln logs, like they just connect one on the other. So it's kind of like, it doesn't have to, there's a lot of flexibility in its connection points. So that's cool, huh? That's really cool. Okay. Anything else that you want to tell me, Spirit, before I close this reading out? What is that? It's the devil carded. The devil got carded, and it fell on my doing side, but it's inverted. It's future also, so it's why is on my doing side? Can I get a clarifier for that, Spirit? Archangel Michael, what is a clarifier for that? And that's the 2, I guess. Boop! The 9 of Wands in reverse and the 6 of Cups extroverted. So this is a great deal of this is massive control. Well, this is major conglomerate energy. Like, this is major conglomerate energy. Focus, like, to me. It's building tiers. It's a realm of technology, like R&D is what I'm hearing. So, like, you know, like how the Mayans or certain it's like, when you say it's, you can say it's hierarchical, but it's also saying, like, you know, in agriculture, how they like, it's self-watering systems, basically. It's done in tiers. So there's something about that here. It's ownership of that. So this is a huge partnership, and the reason, like, how do I say it? this is the clarifying cards say that, okay, you don't have to be defensive, Tina, and you don't have to show up to everything, because there's like this tag team energy of major kinship. Yeah. That's interesting. Okay, Archangel Michael, can you just, I just want to make sure, like, I'm, like, add to it, subtract, what, like, you just, like, tell me. Because I've never done a reading like that before. And that's not just kind of excellent. Okay, went to me. 4 of Cups. It rolled out to me. So again, there's an in-between, a flow. From 2 of Cups to 2 of Cups. Oh, it's like, you know, like, when there's a lot of segregation, it's like, oh, they're on the other side of the tracks. Like, you don't want to, there's something about that, like, being able to be, essentially, like, walk on water, like, do miraculous feats and moving from one side to another and not having to stay there. It's kind of like being able to move back and forth between the two, like, as a main communicator. So 4 of Cups normally means that like there's a queue for a better offer. Oh, this is like the road to the better choice. So we can remain segregated. We can realize that there's like this larger body of intuition that's something that we don't really control, that's like right between us. Or we can, and there's not an automatic merging either. There's just like, okay, well, I realize where you're coming from. I won't realize where they're coming from. But there's still like, it doesn't have to be the divide. So there's a better option in all of this. And that's taking Spirit's cup. Well, also knowing that neither is better than the other. So that's very interesting the way they did it. Yeah, so that's a definite. That's a mediator. Okay. Daughter of Pentacles. So Page of Pentacles inverted. So they're saying that I'm invested in this. There's an inner circle here. Yeah. So this is the true initiate level. This is a startup, basically, like in the cosmic spiritual startup company, basically, that I've got going on here. That's interesting. Okay, top of the deck is Ace of Cups, extroverted, for sure. Celebrating what's out there, but also being fully celebrated and fully appreciated for my investments. That's excellent. I like it. Happy Easter. Okay, so what is your takeaway? Our takeaway, I guess, because I'm also viewing this. It's a World card. And again, an upwards trajectory. So it's not just upright, but also slightly inverted. Yeah, this is definitely taking care of business. This is finishing it. Oh, this is wonderful, because this is Manifestation Mondays, or Monday Motivations, or Positive Affirmations Monday. This is absolutely like the circle of life right there. Making that happen. I like it. Something about tambourine. What is it? That song, like tambourine, I forgot what is it. It's an oldies song. I forgot. But that's what I'm seeing here. Alright, so what is my takeaway? Just mine. The Lover's card. Oh, that's sweet. And then the teacup spinning thing. That's 2 of Cups too. I stand correct. Well, that's cool. But this is also Okay, so I'm hearing Four of Wands is self-realization. Okay? Is that realization? Like the cognitive value, like what home and hearth is. So you can welcome others in that light, right? So that's what is it? Four of Wands is home and hearth. So that's self-realization, because you also know your temple, right? What you allow and what you don't, setting standards, having respect. And that's a highly valued type of love. But this is self-actualization. So you can carry that forward whether or not you have a roof over your head. This is it's like the most essential piece. This is being able to carry it forward, bringing it inwards. It's like a pulsating type of view, the Lover's card. So there's like this automatic magnetism of like bringing people forward and setting forth out. You know, like there's it's a huge heartbeat. So that's excellent. Okay, what do we have bottom of the deck? Oh, we already talked about that. That's wonderful. Okay, so now that this reading is officially over, I thank all my sponsors, all my supporters, all donations provided in light and love. Certainly appreciate it. But now that this reading is officially over, upon closing the portals, I send all energies back to their appropriate locations outside of mine with their appropriate karmas due, assisting with a sequence of roll out and light and love. I close the portals in this reading now.